This is an Ultrasabers Dark Liberator V3, and it's in the Stunt Saber configuration, meaning it doesn't have sound. And this hilt has a concealer green blade, meaning the LED is green. So we also have a metallic red switch in the center, a guarded switch. And you can see it's a very black lightsaber. It's predominantly black, and that's sort of how the naming convention with Ultrasabers works. Whenever something is named dark, it's typically very black. So you have Dark Liberator V3 right here, Dark Apprentice, Dark Initiate, all of those are predominantly black lightsabers, in some cases solid black actually. So we do have some attractive kind of metallic silver elements to this hilt as well. That provides a nice contrast to the black. But let's start up in the emitter section. So this is probably one of the most distinctive features of the hilt right here. These little windows. They're sort of like little porthole windows in the emitter almost. So we have kind of these two rows of these little, I'm calling them porthole windows in the emitter, but then we have a series of kind of grooves in the center of that. So you have these little circles kind of contrasted by the horizontal lines of the grooves here as well. And it's mostly, metallic silver, but you have a few of these anodized black portions that, really pop out in the design quite well. So, most of the hilt is black, so we have it kind of divided into a few different sections with these grooves in the hilt sort of separating the sections. And this middle section actually is slightly tapered. You can maybe kind of see there's a little bit of a curve to that for the grip area, which is nice. That makes the kind of handling of this lightsaber and the maneuvering of it a little bit easier to do spins and all of that type of stuff. So that's a neat design feature, just to have that little taper in the center there. Now moving down, we have the pommel at the bottom. It also has some grooves to it, like some of the places up the hilt do as well. And it's a removable pommel, and it's MHS compatible, as is the case with many of the Ultrasabers hilts. So I'll just take that off right there. You could swap this out for kind of a fancy pants pommel if you're looking to dress up the hilt a little bit. Swapping out the pommel is, often one of the easiest ways to do that. But this hilt is 11.625 inches long, so pretty decent length, just about 12 inches long, and 1.45 inches wide. So yeah, it's a neat hilt. It's relatively basic, and kind of simple in design, but there's also a certain elegance to it. The taper here is nice. The contrast of the grooves throughout the hilt is also pretty attractive. Having the metallic silver elements contrast the predominantly black, the black look of the hilt. And then we have these neat little porthole windows in the emitter at the top. So neat saber, you guys. This is the Dark Liberator V3 by Ultrasabers.